wanna be immortal, like a god in the sky. I wanna be a silk flower.
What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week, and I'm just going to be doing some hangout content with a little bit of progress here on the Endless Trials. See how we've come now that we've reached close to the final days here, but also middle of the week for the overall Darkin banner. Showing you what kind of team I'm using, maybe draw a little bit of gacha, because there's some marks we like to get, though we don't have the full amount for pity. And at the same time, maybe even just do some pulls on the regular airdrop banners, see what we can get. Well, let's go ahead and just take a look at what we've got going on with the Endless Trials. First and foremost, we were at alert 79 after the decrease, trying to compete for floor 150 and on the rankings, you know, neck and neck with our fellow friend, but also have plenty of friends also catching up as well. It's definitely turned out to be difficult, and we've got 149 floors done, but 51 floors more to go to reach that final level. So looking at this, we're just gonna go ahead and see if we can do some combat against this mixed beast folk team with two Saint girls, which have been making it real difficult for us. So we've got our Callan. She's now 5-star oath 1, giving us some sweet boosts. If we have to rank up our weapon, we might do that. Morista is UR after this Darkin event. You can check out the 300,000 altar stones that we pulled for. And then Hecate, of course, because now we've got a Darkin combo here with the Hecate and Tangle that helps to potentially lock down the teams. And we're trying to hope here that with all the buffs we've got going on, Puff is able to knock out the team. So let's go ahead, try out our combo, strip down some invincible shields already. I don't have Callan's weapon all the way up to 7-star yet, so it's not taking all my HP away. I think it's a little dangerous, but you know, something will have to convince me here. So let's go. We've got it on the full 4x speed. Didn't quite do damage there, you know, just trying to see how the first round goes. The shield lasts quite some time. Colin's already had a drop though. Oh, Puff taking a big chunk out of Odo. Okay. Alright, let's keep them locked down so that Wendy can't heal them. Shimasuki's down too. Wow, that was a big hit from Puff. Callan hanging in there. Alright, our team is still staying alive. Odo getting 2 whole active skills on there. Puff takes out Odo and Shimasuki. I had not been able to do that before, so alright, let's see how we can continue to keep this up. Alright. Callan hanging in there and evolving. Okay, that's gonna give us some extra damage. Puff hit 1. Puff does not hit again. Alright, so the reinforcement did not work. We really need that bomb mark. We just don't have it on this account yet. Alright, Colin coming in clutch. Alright, so we're surviving this. Those 30 points of alert definitely coming in clutch. But now we're just really dealing with the leftover Lunia, so we'll go ahead and skip that. Lunia won't be able to clutch that for her own team. Alright, mechanic team up next. Do note that we don't have the title equipped right now. It did expire for us the last time we tried it. So we're going to continue to push. This time it's giving us a 0 round 1, so let's see it. We'll play it out to see if 0 is able to take us out in that first burst damage that she does. That's what. Oh, close there too. Oh. Okay, can we lock them down? We do. They are locked down. All right, so they're not even gonna get to hit. This is why the Hecate and Morsa combo is so strong in some of these high pressure modes, where in Abyss or here in the Endless Trials, as we're seeing. Oh, Puff takes them both out. Okay, look at you go, Puff. We're out here chilling. I know folks are out there using the meta DPS characters, but we're here just having fun with Puff, you know, messing around and finding out. But not a lot of folks have Puff, and I will say she's a little difficult to build. All right, so our Vivian goes down. Sad. Callan's still hanging in there. She's on the brink. Okay. Odo gets 2 of them. Yeah, we had the bomb mark. We can more consistently get double actives out of Puff. And there she goes, cleaning up the squad. Way to go, Puff. You're awesome. Wow. Okay. Alright, Beast Folk team again. This one's a dedicated Beast Folk team. So let's continue on. What's our alert level? We're at 86. Can we get the floor 160? Some invincible shields are cracked now. Okay. Get some Nightmare in there. Oh, alright. Go, Hecate. I think she locked down the whole front line. Yeah. The enemy Puff is not locked down though, so that's a little scary. Oh, we survived Puff. Okay. Ghost Shield coming in clutch. Some of our damage reduction skills also coming in clutch. And then our Queen reviving our Vivian. I saw the soul jar there. Alright, Puff taking out a couple characters. Our Vivian goes down again. Alright, we've got our water prison on the enemy Eve. I think if she goes, she just knocks out like, I don't know, maybe half of our squad at least. Oh, she put her on Puff, but we're gonna avoid Puff. Puff's gonna be able to get a hit on us, I think. No, she's locked down actually. Let's go, Morrison Hecate. Lock Puff down again. Only our Puff is allowed to act. Yes! She's still locked, and we're gonna get another Bewitch. Okay, Bloodthirsty, I think it is. Odo making sure that we have 2 voodoo marks on her, and our Puff finishes the job. Look at all those debuffs. Okay. Alright, our Puff is reaching untold, unholy numbers of damage with the buffs we've got going on, especially with Callan. Reaching that 5-star Oath 1 is definitely doing some work. Okay. So, continuing on, we've got an Evolve combo team now with their own Hecate, which does like to bully us. So, we definitely want to make sure that we roll to where her shields are broken, but it's not going to be broken. So, Morsta, I don't think she can fear her through that invincible shield. We might get locked down ourselves. Oh, okay, I guess she did get through the shield because she didn't even take an action. Very nice, and we got at least 4 characters in the enemy team locked down. We'll slow that down just so you can see it. Yeah, these 4 characters are locked down with the Entangle. And I do see some of the Fear and Nightmare from Morsta on there. So there goes Puff. Does a big hit. We'll continue to skip it up. Bao shields are activated. Yeah, we just got silenced. We did not get to do an effective lockdown this turn. This might be rough for us. Yeah, there we go. We're getting knocked out. Yeah, the enemy Hecate got to move, so we did go down. Alright, so let's skip, see if we can get a round where they go. Did not work out. We're trying to go for a round where we keep them locked down. For Puff to take him out. There we go. Who stayed alive on our team? Puff is almost dead. Okay. So we need Morrison Hecate to stay alive in the combo. Vivian managed to stay alive. We only lost Odal. Okay. Alright, so we pushed that on. Let's keep it going. Human team. I don't see a jewel in here, but this Louise is going to be very annoying. With Striker Tsukiyami. Alright, let's keep them locked down. Okay, they are locked down. I don't think Striker got locked down though. She is not. Alright, so she can definitely take a hit on us. Knocks out her Odo. Oh, and our Hecate. Yep. Striker Tsukiyami is really good. She has to be locked down. Okay, let's see if we can lock them down. We'll just keep going until we at least see if they got locked down at all. Go Morsta. I saw a lot of nightmares get posted. She did, but not... Okay, that's gonna hurt. I don't think we... Oh, we do manage it. Okay, I saw that Louise was not locked down. So ultimately what that means is she's just gonna keep piling onto this side of the board, taking out our Callan. So we lost Callan, we lost Odo, and we lost Vivian. But as long as Puff and these two live with some of the buffs, we actually managed to make it through. Alright, and now we'll do a couple of skip matches because we've got a difficult one here with Callan and Mortar. Floor 155. Oh, yikes. Alright, this is going to require a couple skips. Oh, we got it on the first one? Alright, that requires a little bit of replay. Let's go. Wow. Wendy's up here healing everybody. Mortar, if she stuns her squad, I mean, that's what it is what it is, right? And then the enemy Callan can heal back up and, you know, kind of burst everybody. But wow, Hecate entangling 5 enemies and only leaving Pluon. Okay. Well, I mean, Pluon hits all of our teams. She could just wipe us all out. Okay, she at least took out our Vivian. And she's back. Alright, let's keep them all locked down as far as possible. Silence them if possible. We do get a silence on Tina. Double actives. I think the double active's going on Odo because she's up there. Okay, so we've lost Hecate and we've lost Vivian. Our Callan is still alive though. Alright, we gotta take some girls out here. Okay, we took out almost the front line and Pluton. We cannot let Sapphire attack. She must stay feared. Those poison marks off her, she just take our team out. Yeah, Odo's benefiting from the double actives, but at least it means that our Puff is hitting with double voodoo stacks every time. But if our Puff could activate twice, that'd be very good. That's what did it. Okay, yeah, kept them locked down. Morsta hopefully does not take out Callan. Callan gets a basic attack off too. It's round 6, so we don't have the full soldiers anyways. This did it. Okay. Extra damage on enemy Callan. How much damage are we looking at? Oh, a decent amount. Alright, that looked like a difficult one for me anyways. So yeah, Mortar again. Okay. This one has a Puff as well. So we're going to be skipping a couple of these, you know, just to make more use of our time. Woo! Look at that. Odo lived this time and we did reach a healthy amount of damage. Alright, this team has an enemy Vivian that scares me. As well as Zihi who can heal them up. But not enough for our combo. I think we only lost Callan that time. Only Callan, but she likes to be dead because she revives. Ooh, Sun Shannis. We're at 105 alert. Oh, Shannis, she just wrecked control teams. See, we weren't able to win this one. But we didn't die either. Alright, let's keep it going. Clyer heals up too. Okay, we're getting close. I see they're wounded. Clara, is she keeping them alive? Now we died. Alright, there's gonna be a couple of skips here. No movement. Actually, we died. So we're re-rolling this one. We need Sun Shannis' shields to go down. Okay, we're not in a good spot anymore. What happened to that luck? Alright, I'm just doing a few rerolls here. If not, we're gonna have to configure things around. Yeah, our luck turned around for us. Yeah, we'll have to figure something else here. Yikes. Yeah, we're being taken out right away because we're not even doing any damage. So were those first few rerolls just lucky? Clyer. Okay, let's start this, but swap in our hero and Yoru for Vivian. Yeah, no, we're not even doing anything at all. We need Vivian. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, this is rough. We're doing the rerolls here. Just trying to see if we can get one with Shanna's losing her shield, but if she doesn't lose it, it doesn't look like we do anything at all. Yeah. All right. I think we reached our point at 158. Really close to just getting 10 more floors for the night. Yeah, I'll have to do some tinkering with that. Updates will follow. All right, so we're at 158, 157. We'll fight for 158. We'll see how our friends down here are doing themselves. Next, let's go draw some marks and some characters. So let's see if with 43 marks we can get another Dominion. We're trying to get one more Dominion so we can put it on our Puff. So it can increase her damage reduction and damage boost. Because he's usually going to be on a team with Martha. Soul Sword and the other ones, we can't really get them because we don't have a Sayana. So let's see if we get lucky. Nothing there. Continuing on. Alright, we'll get a SSR mark here in this one. Or at least a SR mark. Alright. Nothing here. Looks like we're not going to go anywhere. Yeah, we'll see a reset of marks coming up soon. Nothing there too. Ah, boo-hoo. Alright, so 20 pools remaining. That's what we got. Alright, girls. Because we've now completed the Beast Folk lineup, having all of our Beast Folk girls built, except for Lucy and Karasu, she's coming along. We are kind of now focusing on a human lineup, just to have this prepared as like a side piece. A couple copies of Chica would be nice. Clier as now another healer for the squad, but Sunshanis and Jewel, just so that they're working on the side, you know, on the back burner. I'm not really focused on human, but I have to spend these tickets on something. Now the timer has reset down here. Wow, right away? Whoa, and it's Sunshanis off the first rip. Okay, that's pretty lucky. I'll take that. Wow, nice animation too with the burning hammer. We call, well, people call her the wrench, but you know, she's got like basically tools here. Wow, right off the first bat, Sunshanis. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. We'll keep on pulling and see if we can get a jewel. We got the tickets for it anyways. That was very lucky. Wow, caught me off guard. Check out some of our other summoning videos on the channel, but let's see what we get here. Whoa! Another one off the pity. Another SSR. It's Louise though. It is human, and we have a Louise in our own squad. That's also in the works. So, alright. Thank you, Ellie. This is fantastic. Getting caught off guard. The new humans came to play. Okay, they really wanted to show up. And an SR. Regular Chica. A little bugged art here, it looks like. But yeah, okay. Way to go, Chica. Thank you for joining the team. So we got Chica and Louise in the same pool. Excellent. All right, so we got the tickets. We're still going to pull. The wish list is marked off, and I'll show everyone. The reason why you want to save at least 150 tickets every time you go to pull this is because your wish list slots start getting taken up, and you know, as long as the pity and the 50-50 is in your favor, continue pulling once your wishes are done, so you have a better chance of forcing the wish list system to force your 50-50s to the girls that are remaining on your list. Sometimes you may just pull the SSRs, sometimes you may get unlucky and only pull the SRs. Sometimes you may just fail some of those 50-50s and get the girls that are not on your list. But this is the best way to do it. If you just pull every single ticket that you get, you're not using the wish list, and you're just kind of forcing luck to give you your draws. Whoa! Speaking of luck, here we go. Another SSR. It is not Jewel though. It is Shimosuke, which we will take Shimosuke every time. She is how we're going to feed our Oath Union for the Beast Folk, but always welcomed to pull Shimosuke, the first SSR that we ever got on this account. So that put us right into the family of Beast Folks. Very nice. Wow. 33. Just keep on summoning. Nothing there. Oh, spoke too soon. So here's our Clier. Clara looking fantastic. That means that on our wish list, all we have is Jewel left. So the 50-50s that we're fighting is for an SR, SSR, and then for that SSR to actually be Jewel. So I'm gonna go over here and pick up my countdown items, and I'd like to draw usually when this is refreshed, so having a round as close as possible to 360, because through the countdown we earn more yellow tickets all the way up to a free SR option box. And that just means that you're getting rewards for pooling, whereas if you're spending all your tickets and not able to get the rewards right away, it just doesn't really help for your planning. So this way we are just using the wish list, using the rewards, and maxing out as much as we can with the system. Okay, so nothing there. All right, last 6. We'll do singles. Not there. We want to see our banner come up. Let's go. It's 5. Just look. Oh, okay. I'm miscounted. Okay, last one is not Jewel. So we'll have another 40 to do. It's going to be an SR though, so we lost this 50-50. But we got ourselves a Charlotte. Beast folk are welcome very much. That'll be good for the Oath Union window. So very nice. Get another 5. All right. Let's go. We want to get a Jewel here so we can add her to our collection. Oh, she's going to come early from the pity. Is this it? Could this be it? It is! All right. So Sun Shannis and Jewel pooled on this session. We want to thank everyone for viewing and providing some luck with the pool. So here we go. Jewel, you know, we never worked on her account. She's 1 star on this account. So now that we've got all the Beast Folk built, it's just really nice. And she came very early in the pity, so we're going to have 31 left. But now that the wish list is done, I would stop pulling here. It does refresh daily, so within 24 hours, we'll have another opportunity to pull for the same characters that are on our wish list. It does not matter if you change them out, the slot is used up, and you've used up the wish list luck for the day. So 246 tickets. We'll use those after the next reset and try to continue to pull for some more jewels. But wow, that was very lucky. I wish the Mark one was a little lucky. We're gonna have to wait for those resets to happen so that we can try to put some damage through. Update on the 0 defense event. Clicking on the dome as like a bit of a continuation of our last video that was covering 0 defense. This is how the boss stage fight looks, where everyone on the server gathers around and tries to gang up on poor old 0, which is now defeated. You get some gem rewards down here at the bottom, so don't forget to collect those. And your challenge button may lock up, but you can use simulation to still score yourself some damage. So I was able to put forth a good amount of damage here. You know, trying to target the weapon tickets because I've definitely blown through those with some of our past videos. And have some really good participation, so very happy. And just remind everyone to make sure you do your attacks because these rewards do rank down all the way. So you can still get yourself, at the very least, an extra pool on the Darkin altar, or 2,000 at the very least, just for attempting and participating. The weapon tickets are always welcomed. Recommend that you save those, or try to pull them only for the Darkin of your choice, because it is 60 tickets for the guaranteed pity. And then just make sure that you're spending your coins whenever you're using your attempts to go through the shop and clear it out. As you can see, y'all probably saw how I was hoarding a lot of the energy drinks, and I've only even blown through half of them. So I still have some more, so I can gather some of these materials. So all of them ranging from different overall values. So on the lineup, just show the girl menu. You know, we've got our Beast Folk squad all built out. All the SSRs are fully complete. So now on the human side, only Hero and Yoru are ready, but we do have a Luis in progress and some fragments putting it for a Jewel, thanks to that nice summon. Chica's probably next on the SSR rank, so we have an extra DPS for multi-team events. So that's what I had to share on this week's hangout, and want to wish everyone some good luck with your gacha pulls. Also some good RNG with your endless trials, which if I am looking at this correctly, we've only got a few days left, so 3 days and 14 hours. There might be a display event as well, so some time where the rankings are shown. But the settlement countdown here seems to show me that we have the 3 days and 14 hours at the recording of this video to try to push some of these levels and go from there. So I'll definitely make a few more attempts, some adjustments to the team, and see what else I can level up, or just have to re-roll until it happens. But once again, want to thank everyone for hanging out, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time.